What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Mondays Matter. We are on episode 12, and today we're going to be talking about how adding no to your vocabulary could actually be a very positive thing. Let's talk about it. Welcome everybody back to the XVLN Hideout. My name is Ghost, and if you guys have never been here before, I am so glad you guys are here. This is a series where we talk about every single Monday. We try to give you something, and by we, I mean me. I try to give you something inspirational and motivational to start your week out right. And just so you guys know, like, this series, I've said this multiple times, but it helps me out just as much, maybe even more than it helps you guys out. Like, I get a lot of messages from you guys, which I totally love getting and reading these messages, where you guys say, like, you look forward to Mondays Matter, and when it drops, it makes your whole week better. And I literally love hearing that, but I want you guys to know, like, I'm with you in that boat. Like, when I write content for Mondays Matter and I'm thinking about and reflecting on what I want to share with you guys, like, I get a ton out of that. I watch the full version as soon as it drops, not just because it's good for the algorithm, but because I want to see what I'm putting out as well, and just to make some like final corrections for my next video. And in the midst of that, I'm not gonna lie, like, sometimes I'm watching these and I'm like, wow, I just blessed myself right there. So I do appreciate you guys coming here every single week. Mondays Matter. The reason why we started this series was because there was just way too many people in my life in that moment that I kept hearing everyone say Mondays suck. They can't stand Mondays, but they couldn't wait till it was Friday. Thank God it's Friday, but Mondays are terrible. And I wanted to make this series because Mondays needed a little bit of love, and also we need to change our perspective so that in turn we can change our life. I wanted to show you guys that it really doesn't matter what day it is. Every single day is another opportunity to do something great, and Monday could be the best day of your life. Other than the Mondays Matter content, we also do some other content where we talk about the games we play, the lives we live, and how we can look for ways to help each other be better than we were the day before, where we game, live, and inspire on this channel. So there's a lot of new things that are on this channel. It's kind of like broad in perspective with some of the stuff, but I really do hope you guys find some videos that really add to your life. If you guys feel like you vibe with that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It would go a long way for the video as well if you guys gave it a like, if you like it. I really do appreciate every single one of you who have been subscribing. And I actually posted on Twitter today, I was like, I'm getting a lot of people that are watching my videos, like all my videos, and also liking my videos, but not subscribing to the videos. So I was asking Twitter, like, what do you guys think, what makes it so that you guys want to subscribe? And I really do appreciate your answers, and I'm probably going to use your guys' answers in another video. I just really appreciate you guys who come to the video, show the video love, like, subscribe, comment, and just really are active in it, because I love hearing from you guys. I love talking to you guys about all kinds of different stuff. So yeah, any other time that I'm not here, I'm actually on Twitch, so you guys can also find me there. I'm there Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday nights, so I would love to hang out with you guys there as well. All right, let's get into the video. So let's talk about learning to say no for a second. Learning to say no is something that everybody needs to learn. The reason why I say this is because when you are starting a business, whether you are writing a book, maybe you are a stay-at-home mom, maybe you are going to nursing or law school, maybe you are a streamer and content creator, it really doesn't matter what realm you are in. Learning to say no is a very important thing because, well, there's a couple reasons why. The first one is when you learn to say no, it makes your yeses more important. It makes your yeses more valuable. When you guys learn that not everything is gonna be a yes, that right away, not only does it give you more freedom to be able to create in a space that is more free, and what it does is it removes the chains of yeses that you know you can't fulfill. Because when we just say yes to people, the thing is we want to please people, and we don't want people to be upset. So we automatically say yes to things that maybe then we were kind of hopeful that we would be able to complete. But as you begin to know yourself as a person, and you have that awareness of who you are and what you're capable of, and what you're like, only you know what you're capable of in a certain amount of time. So if something comes up and you have an idea that you might not be able to do it, you can either say, like, you know what, let me get back to you. I'm not 100% sure if if I could do that, or just flat out say, you know what, I can't do that right now. Like right now, with the way my schedule is, with the way my time is being crunched, I can't fit that into my schedule. I would love to reschedule, and then you can totally reschedule with them, or you can just say, you know what, not right now, I'll let you know when I get some free time. And the reason why it's gonna respect that person by doing this is because when you say yes, but you know you can't fulfill that yes, you have somebody on the other end waiting for that yes to be fulfilled. So not only is there pressure on you because you're thinking about the yes that's not gonna be fulfilled, but you have somebody on the other end who's like waiting on you to do what you said you were going to do. And this goes into another reason why saying no is important. Saying no is important because your word is something that is very valuable. And what you're doing is you're actually cheapening the value of your word, what you say, right? My dad always used to say, like, your word is like all you have. And this is because when I was a kid, I used to be like a compulsive liar. Like, I literally lied about everything. If I was wearing a red shirt, I'd be like, Mom, thanks for the blue shirt. Like, for no reason, I would just lie over the stupidest stuff, and it was all the time. Maybe it's because I was a little kid. Maybe, I really don't know why I was lying all the time, but I used to lie all the time. And my dad would always try to tell me the importance of, my mom too, but give my mom a little shout out here. She's the one who had to deal with all my lies when my dad was at work. But my dad used to always tell me, like, son, like, your word is very, very important. So when you begin to lie all the time, like, this is going into a different category, but my dad used to tell me, when you lie all the time, nobody's gonna believe you when you're telling the truth. And I think that really goes into the whole no and yes, because if we just say yes, 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 but none of those yeses are fulfilled, well, people aren't gonna really believe you anymore, and they're not gonna take you serious. So those are two things that are important, especially if you're building a business. I mean, as a person, you want people to take you serious. It's really disheartening. I've been here already. It's very disheartening when you are like 100% passionate with a yes, like it's true, and then someone is just like, yeah, I bet you'll be there. And you're just like, yeah, I'll be there. Why would you say that? And they're like, well, dude, the last 3 times you said you were gonna be somewhere, you didn't show up. So now you have people that are looking at you a certain way when really all you had to do was just be honest with them. People want honesty, people want communication, and people want connection. Those things that you give people has to do with just having integrity. Integrity is knowing. If you know in your heart that it's a no, don't tell someone yes. Don't be that yes man that people can't count on. I know people that I literally to this day will not hit up for anything because I know that they're gonna tell me yeah. I know that if I text them, they're gonna be like, yeah, no problem. But the issue isn't what they're texting me back. The issue is I know that that yes, no problem is not gonna be fulfilled. And if it is, it'd be very rare. So what happens is I just stop hitting up that person. You don't wanna be the person that people stop hitting up because you could have just told them no, but instead told them yes. I'm sitting here working on some stuff, and I'm just thinking about the messages that I get, and I've been responding no to quite a few people, and it's very like not confrontational. Like, people actually are excited, I feel like, when I tell them no, because then they're like, sweet, can we reschedule? When are you free? And the thing is it opens it up so that we can actually make a real connection. So I'm not just saying, yeah, bro, let's hang out next Saturday. And really, I don't plan to hang out next Saturday. Instead, I'm like, you know what? Next Saturday, I'm really busy. What about in a couple weeks? Let's set up a day where we're both not busy. What's your work schedule? Then that connection is there. My character is intact. And they know that I'm reliable, that I actually mean what I say. So my word has a ton of value now versus cheapening the value of my word. The other thing I just wanted to touch on real quick is that saying no is a way to create boundaries, and boundaries are very important for growth. They're very important for personal growth. They're very important for growing a business. They're very important for growing a social media presence. When you be able to create boundaries, what it does is it creates a safe space for you to be able to create or do what you do best in. Don't want that space filled with things that are holding you back. And this all comes down to owning your space, knowing that your time is your time, and it's not saying that other people like can't have part of that time, but you want to make sure that you make the right connections at the right times, and you're not just like frivolously throwing around all of these yeses and saying like, yeah, I'll try to get to them all, but I have no idea if I'm going to. Just focus, sit back, and say, you know what? This is a boundary that is healthy. This is a boundary that is gonna help me grow more. This is a boundary that is gonna be able to help me fulfill the yeses and make real connections with these people, which in turn is going to affect my growth in a positive way. That pretty much wraps up this video, guys. That's all I really wanted to talk about today. I hope you guys have an amazing week. I hope this Monday you are able to focus on adding no to your vocabulary and making your yeses mean more. Spend this week just a little at a time, especially if you always say yes. Don't like be really down on yourself. Just know, guess what? I got to get a no in this week. I got to get a couple no's in this week. You know what I'm saying? And that way you can get the no's to grow. Okay, it sounded way better in my head than, yeah, thank you guys so much for being here once again. Have an amazing week. Any other links that you need will be down below. I really appreciate you guys for coming out. I hope you guys are very blessed. I hope you have an amazing day or night, depending on where you're at in the world. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.